We have been able to have individuals who have done the most selfless thing, which is serve our country, and provided them an opportunity to meaningfully engage, to change their station in life, for their spouses to engage, to have an opportunity to change their station in life and move into a second career. And when you do something like that, everything else always falls in place.
We created the veteran program 10 years ago. It came out of a conversation I had with Cindy Paskey, our CEO, and we were talking about ways that we could look for talent. We just kind of naturally hit upon veteran population and military spouse population.
We wanted to ensure that we could do what we said we were going to do and not have it be a check-the-box activity. It didn't take us long to figure out that creating the sourcing program would be the way to do it.
So I hired 4 people. We worked on getting them trained in the staffing industry and giving them the opportunity to show us what they could in terms of translating their military skills into the civilian world, and we took off from there.
You know, one of the things about veterans is they have a really good gut check, and they really do a great job of due diligence, looking at resumes, talking to candidates, making sure people are who they say they are.
We are really focused on driving results, driving numbers. Ultimately is about meeting your sales objectives and meeting your numbers. Very similarly to the military, where we would have a mission and we had to accomplish that mission, and if there were shortfalls in it, we would have to analyze why we're not meeting certain criteria. So that's something that I definitely bring to S3.
It's a mentality of, all right, let's figure it out, let's adapt, and something new comes down the way, great, we'll adapt to that as well. It's always a new challenge, and I think that's something that plays to our strengths as veterans.
A lot of the skills that I learned that transitioned from the military to the civilian world at S3 has been the ability to work with multiple groups of people in multiple continents, Latin America and Europe being prime examples of where I use my skills and where I lead teams for the organization.
You wouldn't think directly that those kind of things could tie into the business world, but they do, because they brought a sense of maturity, they brought a sense of world experience. They knew how to talk to other veterans, which was hugely important and allowed us to make inroads with that population.
Today, our sourcing team is 15 strong, and 13 of those team members are veterans. 30% of our overhead team is a veteran or the spouse of a veteran. It shows that when you hire talent and you give them the opportunity and they learn the S3 way and they embrace it, there's no limit to what they can do.
They stand behind what they say when they say that they are 100% about helping and assisting veterans in any way that they can as a company.
When you're coming out of the military, anybody who's been a veteran will agree with what I'm gonna say. It's a different world, transitioning from military life to civilian life. And when you come to a place where others have walked in the steps that you just walked, it makes it a lot easier.
The opportunities that we've been able to provide a great number of veterans over the years to see and support their success in their chosen career with Strategic Staffing Solution. If I'm gonna leave, if I'm gonna look at it in terms of a legacy, that's what I'm most proud of.
Our responsibility is to solve a customer's challenges, opportunities, problems, all of the above, with the right talent presented in the right way, with the right service attached to it. So when you can bring talent that is not only versed in the skills and the work that needs to be done, that is coming with high work ethic, respect, morals, value and appreciation for the opportunity, you never lose.